It's the next morning, and I was asked to review a humanitarian daily ration. They come in this salmon pink packaging. They've got a lot of history. These were given as like a food gift to like refugees and displaced people in Afghanistan and like in Bosnia during the 1990s. And they were originally yellow in color so that they were like easy to see when they're falling out of the plane. They would be distributed individually, like out of the plane, so that it would be harder to like hoard them, so that people who are actually starving can actually get one and survive. These are a daily ration, so it's got 2,200 calories in here. Compared to like a regular MRE that has like 12 or 1,300 calories. Honestly, that one with the tuna might have only had like 1,100. This is made for a day. Those are made like 3 for a day. And these were handed out to refugees. They used to be yellow, like I said. They're salmon pink now in color because American cluster bombs were literally yellow as well, the same fucking shade of yellow. So it was hard to tell the difference. But, you've got 3 meals in here. It's vegetarian. It's not like haram if you try to eat it. No peanut butter. It's like sunflower butter instead for people with allergies. Those kinds of things, just to be considerate. But these are cool. These are cheaper normally. Here you can see I've got a case of regular MREs and a case of humanitarian daily rations. These, when I first got into this, the prices were a lot higher. These were like $50 a case, and they come with 10, 2,000 calorie meals. So that's like, 30,000 calories, which is about 15 days worth of food, I think. This one has 12 of, the 1,200 calorie packs. These were going closer to like 100 when I first got into this. Right now, the market for these is like $35, $36, $37 a case on Amazon for an actual case of MREs that was made this year. The humanitarian rations are normally half whatever the regular MREs are, but these ones are $40, so they're actually more expensive right now, which kind of denotes that a lot of MREs are being made right now for no particular reason. Who knows? But the internal cost is $4.70. The internal cost on an actual regular MRE is $7.50, and then you got to eat 3 of those a day, right? That's like $25 a day or something like that, compared to less than $5 a day in the internal costs. You got your little tear tab right there. It's like a little V marked in the perforation, so you can open it right up. Now that we've got it open, you've got your silver packs of crackers. The items in here are silver. I'm not really sure why. They're silver instead of brown, but it's like whatever. Oh, this one is peanut butter. Lots of the time it's sunflower butter. So a pack of peanut butter, shiny pack, some fucking pieces of paper, a main pouch, pasta with tomato sauce, a fig bar. So this is literally going to be a pack of fig Newtons, shortbread cookie. So these are pretty good, honestly. And this one doesn't feel broken, which is great. Strawberry toaster pastry. To my understanding, it's literally just going to be a Pop-Tart in here. You've got your breakfast meal and your dinner meal. This one's lentil stew. And we've got our pack with the MRE spoon, a napkin, thing of matches. That's kind of nice. Crushed red pepper, fresh nap, thing of matches. This isn't by the same manufacturer. It's a different color and stuff, but it's probably about the same effectiveness. Oh, wow. A lot of salt and pepper, I guess for a day, though. And a ton of sugar, which I promise this has enough sugar if, you're not American and you get one of these. This thing's a fucking sugar bump. They come with 2 packs of crackers, peanut butter and strawberry jam here, so you can, make a little PBJ, whatever. It comes with pretty basic instructions on, how to eat food. It's like, oh, here you go, this is how you eat food. It's like, okay. Humanitarian ration food gift from the people of the United States of America. And that worked out really efficiently because you can buy them on Amazon. so don't worry, lots of them were handed out, surely. So I've got pasta with tomatoes and sauce here. So this is vegetarian spaghetti or whatever. It's got 360 calories, which is honestly pretty beefy. These normally have 250, 300. But you can see these green packs like I was talking about. These retort pouches, they never come in like silver packs like on the kosher MRE. That threw me off. You can see you've got the long perforation like I was talking about. Oh my fucking god. Alright, luckily you get 2. So, alright. I think I'll just end it all then. Okay, so you can open it up and eat it just like this. These don't come with drink mixes or flameless ration heaters. The idea is that, you have a pot because, you had a house, you were displaced and you moved out of it. And you boil water to drink, and you put these in the boiling water to heat them. And I'm sure that, like, Teflon plastic is really good for you in the boiled water. But boiling these heats them way more evenly than the flameless ration heaters ever could, and it's a lot quicker. But boiling water, starting a fire, that's a death sentence in the military, especially with today's thermal imaging technology. Anyway, just looking at it, it's cold. It's like a can of Chef Boyardee, but it's in a pouch, right? Just like that pouch of tuna. I'm seeing tomatoes, lentils, pasta, which, yeah, they got lentils in here. They don't bring that up, but it's definitely in there. But yeah, it's pretty good. Like I said, I think it was 360 calories. That's not too bad. Also, shortbread cookie, I'll open this up first. For breakfast. 290 calories. That's pretty good. So we're gonna see if it's in one piece. Oh man. Well, it's mostly in one piece. These crackers and these cookies and stuff, like this foil pack, like I was talking about, they're designed to fall without a parachute and like not break. So that's like a big deal of their design. They're pretty cool overall. God damn. This cookie's slamming. These cookies are fucking good. What's in these? Enriched bleach flour, malted barley flour, vitamins, sugar, palm oil, water, margarine. Yeah, a lot of that, I imagine. Artificial butter flavor, egg whites, natural and artificial flavor salt, contains egg, soy, wheat. Pretty cool. These cookies are fucking good. But yeah, I mean, this is like a pretty well-rounded breakfast, in a pouch that fell out of the sky. Kind of cool. Alright, it's lunchtime, and this time I'll be just a little more careful with the label. There we go. This one's lentil stew. It's very lentily. I'll put it down on the plate here. Exotic would be a good way to describe it. I mean, Jesus, it's really just beans in a pouch. It's really not that deep. Yeah, it's pretty salty. It's pretty vegetarian. Fig bar here. So let me see if I can split one of these. Just ripping this thing apart. It's literally just like a Fig Newton cracker. Pretty good, pretty dense, shortbread. I mean, this is like a pretty simple meal, low-key. Yeah. So I'm finishing up this lentil stew, and the ingredients are water, lentils, navy beans, which are white beans, maltodextrin, corn oil, contains less than 2% of modified food starch, concentrated tomatoes, carrot, salt, vitamins, dehydrated onion, yeast, garlic powder, and spices. Little bites of carrots in here and stuff. Not really seeing the tomato like they were talking about, but I do taste, the beans and the salt, and it's got a good texture though. Good fiber protein. It's definitely not bad. The macaroni with sauce, it was, I guess, a lot more exciting. You know what, actually, I've got crushed red pepper here. Gonna mix it up. Making sure I get all these little details. I got the red pepper in there now. It was a fair bit of red pepper, so it should be a little better. Yeah, that little bit of spiciness, it adds a little bit of a smoky, fruity flavor, and especially the heat. Man, that makes a difference. I'm already like halfway, 2/3 of the way through. Like I said, I'll be back in a couple hours with that dinner. Anyways, it's like 4 a.m. So it looks like just the Pop-Tart and the crackers and the peanut butter and jelly. So I'll start with opening the Pop-Tart. So you can see literally a foil pack of Pop-Tarts in here. And then the actual crackers themselves. Lots of the time these aren't broken, sometimes they are. Let's see if we get that hiss. Nice hiss. So yeah, these crackers came pretty intact. They're kind of like saltine crackers with less salt. I mean, they're just crackers. It's not that deep. They're pretty cool. These little peanut butters, man, they'll save your fucking life. Peanut butter has, a good blend of fat, protein, and carbohydrate. It's the stuff that'll keep you alive. Lots of guys nowadays, airsofters, LARPers, like, those 2-day airsoft events or whatever, they'll just bring like a jar of peanut butter. So you can spread it out. I mean, yeah, it's good. It's creamy. It's sweet. Now, the strawberry jam here, but you can see it's pretty thick. It's got like good chunks, and I imagine it's got that good like reduced strawberry flavor. And it does. This is definitely a cut above like American grape jelly in stores. But yeah, you can just put both of these on the cracker and have yourself a little peanut butter and jelly. I put them together on this cracker here. If the light will show, there we go. And yeah, it's good. Literally reminds me of childhood. It's not that bad. Obviously not on crackers, but on bread, like a sandwich. The crackers are more shelf stable. They're designed to survive if you drop them out of the air without a parachute. Not gonna lie, you need some water with those crackers though. Yeah, literally Pop Tarts. Would you look at that, unfrosted? It's a 2 pack here, genuine. If it'll show, strawberry filling. It's a Pop Tart, brother. you know. The filling gets a little crushed, like kind of squished, a little drier than a regular Pop Tart, but it's shelf stabler. I guess it's double packed. It's pretty cool. Yeah, this will last you a day. Lasted me a day. Lots of Afghan families, they'd, come across one of these and they split it up between like 2 or 3 people. And you can see like big desserts, like huge entrees, especially if like you're a little malnourished, your stomach can't really like eat a shit ton of food like this. You could stretch this out among like small family with one kid, that kind of deal. A lot of fucking sugar if you're not American, but to an American, it's like right at home. It's definitely like a culture shock value there. But yeah, pretty cool overall. And I'm gonna eat this at 4 a.m. Yeah.